Now, I don't know about you, Peter Gleeson, but I am a huge James Bond fan. I've just said that on national TV. I've watched them all 10 times over. I was set for an April launch of the new film. It'll be the last film before they change the actor in James Bond, but I don't know who. There's a whole lot of names still being thrown up. But anyway, Daniel Craig, can't wait to see him, all set for it. But now, because of coronavirus, I'll put up with having no loo paper, but I'm really upset about James Bond. It's going to be pushed out to November. Pushed out to November. How's that?
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? I mean, not only are we having to put up with the fact that we might have the Olympics postponed, we'll have AFL and NRL games without any people going along. The worst part of it all is that we won't get to see James Bond. I'm like you, Peter. I grew up with James Bond. I love James Bond. Who's your favourite James Bond? I'm a Roger Moore man.
Craig. No, I think Daniel Craig. The harder edge of Daniel Craig has been fantastic. But also, too, Tim Blair, there's a big problem for the Italians. They're going to have to play their sport in empty stadiums. I mean, could it be the case that the AFL, the NRL even, are going to end up doing this in a couple of months' time?
Well, it'll be a lot easier for the NRL than it will be for the AFL. The NRL's already done a great deal to minimise crowd
You're very
exposure.
quick, Tim Blair.
Just on James Bond, by the way, I haven't been able to cop Daniel Craig as James Bond ever since he admitted that he doesn't know how to drive a manual car. You'd think that at a base level, the actor playing James Bond...
Now you've broken my heart.
He should be able to handle a clutch. Exactly. He doesn't know what a third pedal does. You're out of the roll, son. But imagine Italy without sports crowds. I mean, that's Civil War material. And it also could impact Australia because we've got the Grand Prix coming up in a week or so, I think on the 13th.
Yes.
The Italian teams may well be prevented from travelling here. An Australian Grand Prix without Ferrari, Peter Gleeson, are you going to watch that?
Yeah.
No.
No way in the world. No way in the world.
Got to have the red cars, got to have the scarlet
I tell you what,
yeah.
We better sort it out, Gleeson, before the Spring Carnival, or there will be hell to pay. Let me tell you, there'll be hell to pay.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Got to leave it there, gentlemen. Tim Blair, Peter Gleeson, thanks very much for your time tonight.